Action.
Are we live?
Go on, Mr. Yeah, man.
What's up, everybody? I don't know how to start it. I mean, I've never started this before, so this is a bit weird.
Me
But
neither.
hello, everybody. We're doing a podcast. I got bored and I asked Ren if he wanted to do one, and he agreed. So
I did agree.
yeah, but like it was a joke at first, you know. I was like, we talked for half an hour. I was planning on going to the gym, and I was just like, want to do a podcast? You looked at what time we started talking, and then like you're like, we were talking for 30 minutes, you know.
Yep. 30 minutes, it's all it took. you said you wanted to do a podcast, and I thought it was a great idea.
See, but I wanted it to be a surprise, cause it would be funny if we shadow dropped this and everybody could, catch everybody by surprise. But
I
you
ruined
just
it.
announced it. You announced
I
it.
did
So
announce
I
it.
mean,
I can. Wait, hold on. Only a few people have seen it. I can get rid of it actually.
no. It's all right.
Okay,
It's all right.
okay,
It's all right. We can
okay.
do it. We can do it. But it took. What time did we start? When? How long did it take?
Okay,
to prepare
so
all
we've
this?
been in a call right now for just about 2 hours and 11 minutes. And that was just to like figure out how we were going to record this. Which we did figure it out. We went through many different plans, but I ended up just borrowing my mom's laptop, which I am playing on right now, right here. And I'm recording it from my PC on an alt account. And I have like 2 mouses, 2 keyboards, 3 different screens to look at. It's a lot. But we spent hours just figuring things out and setting things up. A lot of work.
God, it was so all this work, and we're probably only gonna do this once. I'm just gonna be honest.
Probably.
This is probably gonna be just a one-time thing, and we're never gonna do it again.
Yeah. I even modeled this table right here, so we would have a nice little custom-made table, and I made this mug over there, which you guys probably can't read, but it says number 1 booty hashtags because you can't. No, Slayer of hashtags because you can't type booty in games. It could get us banned, so I didn't take the risk.
You didn't have to make the table. You didn't have to,
Oh, I was gonna need a table anyways. I didn't really want to use the old models. So I wanted to make one myself. I'm pretty
See,
happy
but
with
like,
this as
we were probably gonna do just one, and you already jumping the gun. Like you were like, let's get mic stands and everything, and I'm like, whoa, let's slow down. Let's slow down, you know.
I'm gonna need this table later anyway, so I
That's
decided
true.
might as well make it now.
That's true.
I recently made these chairs as well. They're very similar to the old models that we had, but these ones are mine, so which makes it cooler. So
It is so much better.
I invested hours making these because I'm still learning Blender, so. But I feel like they're pretty cool.
You've showed me some stuff, some sneak peeks. I don't know if we should leave that in, but you showed me some sneak peeks, and dude, it's impressive, all right. It's impressive, all right. You've learned from pretty much nothing to pretty much big projects. I'm impressed.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty awesome like that. Years of game development will give you the ability to do all that.
Shit, I don't know how much of that it got picked up, but we'll see.
Quite a bit, I'm pretty sure, but it's alright.
Oh, might have to either cut that out or redo that, but who knows? It can be bloopers. It don't matter to me. I mean, like, because I know there will be some people that show up to say hi or like check on us, so I'll leave that in.
I hope so. I did.
See,
announce it. I hope.
like that, like, do we leave in the bells when someone dies, or do we
leave in the bells.
I
I think it has. I think it adds to the atmosphere to like really emphasize that we're doing this while we're like just actual people out there exploring. And I really do hope that people are looking for us, that they will join us soon. Oh God.
You know what would be funny? You know what would be funny is if it showed at the bottom who it was, like, and we could just look at the camera and be like, we know who you are. We know who it was, that died.
Maybe I can ask Greg to add that, and we can just like have a.
Nah, I mean, it would only be for this. It would only be for this. I mean, Because
Hey
the
man,
one thing
it,
I don't want to do is like ruin the what's it called? What's it called? Whenever you're
doing an
when you're
interview.
invested, not ruin the
Uh,
interview, ruin the immersion, ruin the
right.
immersion. You know, I don't want to ruin
I
that.
mean,
But
what I
I
could
think it would.
do,
Mhm.
what I could have him do is just make it so it like sends it to the console, and then I can just open the console when someone dies, and I can just tell you who it is.
That would be good too.
And then
That'd be good too.
that should be really easy to make, and it doesn't get in the way of anything.
See, that'd be good. And it's so funny that we just thought about, because, I mean, how long did it take us to prepare this again?
Well, technically in total, I spent 4 hours on this table, 20 minutes on that mug over there, and then together we spent about 2.5, maybe around 3 hours planning things for audio, and now we're gonna do things. These people really are dying a lot, huh?
They are. But it's the ideas we went through too, because I had a Chromebook, but, I had to use Google Play Store to, install Roblox, and that wouldn't use my microphone. And I thought of the idea of using the Chromebook microphone. That wasn't a good idea. Uh, Thought about using my phone. I didn't want to do that. Um,
Yep.
we thought about getting a third person to be the cameraman and having our own Jamie, you know, our own, Joe Rogan third person, the computer person. I would have felt uncomfortable and it would have been awkward because
Yeah.
I mean, to have a third person record us and just sit there quietly and I don't know,
For
man.
however long we're doing this, yeah, that would have been kind
Yeah,
of silly. That would have been really silly.
and do we let them talk? Do they talk, pop in here and there? You know, and I mean, should we say who we thought it should have been? Should we?
Yeah, yeah, why not? It was Rochi. I was gonna ask
It was
Rochi to do it.
it was gonna ask Rochi to do it, which I met Rochi only once. So Rochi, you missed your chance, Rochi. I'm sorry, but we found a better one.
You found
Okay.
a better solution.
You wish. You wish you were here right now, I bet.
I asked her like twice as well. Like I spammed her DMs, and then like she showed up a few minutes later. I was like, hey, I might need you to be like a cameraman. And then you came with your Chromebook. I was like, actually, never mind. And then we found out your Chromebook didn't work. And I was like, hey, Rochi, I might actually need you to be a cameraman after all. And then I got my mom's laptop. I was like, never mind, you don't gotta do anything.
You missed your chance. You hear that? You missed your chance. Who knows? That could be like our first guest.
First guest?
That could
You
be our
mean on the
first
podcast?
guest on the podcast.
I mean, I'd rather share you the. If we're doing this, I'd rather have you be a shared host. But if you really don't find yourself having the time or the interest, then maybe I'll continue it if I did like it.
I mean, if anything, it should be. You should definitely be in it. Maybe.
sure.
I mean, I'll be the co-host, but maybe I
Uh-huh.
probably won't be able to attend it all the time. So yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't
you
know.
are the goat, the legend, the myth himself, Booty
The one
Slayer
and
One,
the one and
the one
only,
and
the one
only,
and only.
the one and only. We can't do this podcast without you, you know. But I'll think about it. Maybe like really sick for some time, and the podcast really matters to me. I need to get it out this month. Then maybe I'll do an episode without you. But I can't imagine myself sitting here and talking to somebody and not hear your beautiful voice, Booty Slayer.
Okay, he's glazing a little too much. That and I couldn't hear you over the trap. Someone died to the trap. Whoever you are, Rebozo should have had a friend. Um, but did I ever? When did I? See, I'm trying to remember when I told you to call me the one and only Booty Slayer. I don't think I ever told you to
No,
start
you
calling
didn't.
me that.
Not at all. No, I've just been glazing you from day one. I mean, your name is Booty Slayer One. I
I know,
cannot
but
imagine myself.
I started doing the one and only Booty Slayer one before I met you. But I don't think I
Really?
ever told you. I don't think I ever told you to start calling me that. Like, I don't know. I don't.
No, I totally did it of my own volition. Your name was Booty Slayer 1 and you had swag, so I was like, he's the legend himself. I just started calling you that.
Bro was riding from day one. That's crazy. That is crazy. Bro, come on. Glazing too much. And I
You know
mean,
what?
I love
I
everyone.
think we.
I love everyone, but let me be clear. I'm not that special. I am not that
He
special.
is that special. He's just humble. He's really humble.
Humble, yeah. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. He's a lot. Everybody's lying. Everybody's playing a part. I don't know what it is, but I'm in trouble, I bet. I don't know.
Trouble. Why
You
would
ever
you be in
been in
trouble?
trouble? I don't know. You ever been in trouble? You ever had a situation with the cops, you know?
With the cops. Now the closest thing to that is having a cop at my home, I guess, because my mom went on like a dinner thingy with her work co-workers, but she didn't notify any of us. So it was like past 12 and she hadn't shown up yet, and we were all starting to get worried. She was like, something had happened to her, so we called the cops and stuff, and then like 2 hours later she showed up.
That's both sweet and like y'all jumped the gun a little quick, I think.
Oh, hold on, we called her 50 times, we sent her messages, we waited a few hours. She was like 4 hours later than she would usually be, and she didn't tell us anything at all. I'm telling you,
Uh,
bro, it was really unusual for her to be like that gone for that long.
Okay, that's understandable. That's understandable.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, y'all, she's gone for like 20 minutes and you're already calling the cops? Like, hello?
No,
Like,
no, it was for hours. I'm pretty sure she didn't make dinner either, which was she was supposed to, I think. I'm not entirely sure. It was like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
did you order takeout at least?
No, I don't remember. I really don't
He-
remember what happened that
He's
night.
trying to suppress it. He's trying to suppress it. It was trauma
No,
for him, traumatic for him. The cop showed up and he was like, "It's over, it's over." It wasn't
I'm
over.
not even the one that called the cops. I just came downstairs and suddenly there was a cop in my living room. I was like, what the hell?
That's funny. Okay, that's pretty funny. Um, Let me think. I don't think. I mean, I don't know if I should be saying this, on the podcast, but I've never had problems with the cops except once. But it wasn't my fault, okay? I was like in elementary school, okay? And there was a threat to the school, to my school. Okay, we're not gonna say what it was, but there was a threat. I think it was just a drill for practice. I don't know. But we're walking back into class, and I overhear a teacher saying, yada yada yada. Oh, it was a. I don't know if I should say it. I don't know if I should say it.
Worst case scenario, we could cut it out. So let's
Worst
hear
case
it,
scenario,
man.
we cut it out. But
Wait, actually, worst case scenario, you get suspended and we have to wait here for 5 minutes.
I mean, it's not swearing. I'm not swearing.
Okay, okay, let's hear it then.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But teacher says, "Oh yeah, something, yada." And me being the kid, I started telling all my friends because the teacher said it, so it must be true. So and then walk past a cop as I'm telling my friends. That guy pulls me to the side, and my heart drops, and I'm like, I'm a kid. I'm a kid, okay? To be pulled off to the side by a cop, it's like I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. It's so over,
Yeah.
And he starts questioning me like, "What's this about a?" And I'm just like, I heard a teacher say it. Like I swear to you, I probably started crying. I probably just started crying. It was bad. It was bad. But I learned to keep my mouth shut. I'll tell you that. I learned to keep my mouth shut.
School has never been really that interesting for me. Like no like crazy scenarios, I suppose. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I've done at school, but um, I've always, all of the fire drills, where they like line up and walk outside slowly. I've always just followed my head. If this building actually gets set on fire, I don't give a single fuck about any of these people. I'm either jumping out the window and just running away because it was like floor level, right, ground level, so and the window was like huge, so I could just open it and just fucking walk away. While I'm just sprinting out the classroom and I just like it's not a far walk. It was a really small school, so if this building is on fire, I'm just walking out of here.
See,
Like
I like that's so true and real. Like, in person in a situation like that, you are running, you are booking it for that exit before it gets
yeah,
blocked off by by something, and you gotta go find something else. Like,
yeah,
yeah, like breaking a window. If that door is blocked, I'm sorry, bro. I'm taking,
yeah.
I'm wrapping my arm in something and I'm breaking that window if I can.
I mean, I wouldn't even have to. It was like a big window. You could just like open it. So I could
Dude,
I could literally just like wall like open the window. I wouldn't even have to climb up anything. I could just like step on the like balcony kind of thing and just casually walk out the building. And everything else that would be stopping me is like a low-hanging little fence, right? There's not even any spikes on it. Even as like an 8-year-old, or like back when I was 6, probably even, I could have just like climbed over that fence. And at that point, I could just walk in a straight line for like a few hundred meters with nothing stopping me. Ain't no fire catching me in that school, bro.
Jesus. I don't know
Yeah.
about my school windows. I think they were like sealed shut, so I'd have to take that door. And if not,
Yeah.
well, I'm breaking something.
It is kind of horrifying to think of being in a burning building. Sometimes I just think to myself like, what if my house gets randomly gets set on fire or something? Like maybe someone left the stove open, like at night, right? And I'm sleeping and I wake up and my room is filled with smoke. Like, what do I do? I'm probably going to climb out of my window, right? But my
Yeah.
seating is already like hanging loose. Like I can see the screws holding it up. Uh, like a little bit of fire weakening it, and that ceiling is coming down on me, and it's probably gonna be quite heavy. So I don't know, but I should be
Jesus,
good
dude.
in a scenario for fire.
Should be good. Yeah. I don't know about that.
I feel like we should really talk about your origin story with Slayer One, because you are
Like,
the
like
legend himself.
he's glazing again. You're glazing again. When you say origin story, are you talking like how we met, or brother? Hold on.
I suppose both how we met and why you're still here. Because without mentioning too much of the
Yeah.
yeah, and boom. All right, that should be good.
That should be good. Okay. Um, I mean, do you want to start it off how we met? Because I mean, you approached me.
Well, like all of the people that I've met in this community, it must have started in ONTAP, I'm assuming. I
Yep.
probably was running an interview. My memory is a bit hazy because I did meet you at this point almost a year ago, I think, or at least way over half a year. So
Yeah.
I've kind of forgotten, but like in any other interview, I walked up to him and some other people and asked them if they wanted a interview. Or well, we would use different terms then, but we'll just talk as if it's for this game, right? Because it was a different version, blah blah blah. Not gonna talk about that. And brain fart. He was interested, of course, so we took him down into the tunnels, or into the game, into the interview, I suppose. And like with any other interview, I showed him around. Um, and after everything, he came back, right? All of the other participants were gone. I'm not sure. Were you the only one? I think I brought multiple
Yeah, no,
participants.
no. I feel like I have a better memory because I was a poor victim that was scared. Like, what am I getting into? Um, but yeah, no, you approached me with someone else, and y'all took me through the interview, and I was freaking out the whole time. I was like, "What is this? Am I gonna get hacked or something? And it was just me. No other interviewees. It was just me. And so, you can understand how I'm pretty, freaking out, like, what is going on? What is this game? And but after the interview, wait, well, how long was that first interview you took me through?
Oh, that must have been a while because we went down into the water area that I will not name the name, and of course we waited at the bus stop for quite a while. But I think that was already after the church. Um, that was already after the church, right? So I really don't remember much from it. I just remember you were really chill, and I really liked taking you in the interview. I remember at the bus stop. That's one of the things I remember the best. We were playing I Spy with my little eye as a time waster, right? Because when we were at the bus stop, we would have participants wait there for the bus to arrive. Of course, there was never a bus that would arrive, so we would just see how long people would want to wait there. So we were playing I Spy with my little eye. We were saying random colors, naming everything in our surroundings, and I eventually call for the color blue. Now, Buddha Slayer, show them what part of your body is the blue part that I was spying for. It's his neck. He, of course, can't see his own neck that well. There was another
I
person with
swear.
me. I believe it was Horizon. Um, and when I eventually revealed to you it was your neck, you were like, "Oh man, this game sucks. When is the bus coming here?" And I just told you, "What bus?" Because the gig's over, right? He realizes the bus is taking a while to get here. Right? And he's like, he goes dead silent. He's like, "Oh yeah, you're right. Why would a bus be down here? Let's just keep moving." Like he was completely embarrassed.
Oh
Wasted
my
about
god.
half an hour sitting there.
And that's not including like the whole interview,
Yeah.
but it was I don't know what I was because I was freaked out. I was like, "What is this? What is this?" And so after the interview, you probably thought nothing of it, like I was just another interview. But I rejoined by myself, and then a different interviewer saw me by myself and was like, "What are you doing?" Like they were questioning me, and I had to play dumb like I've never been there before, and it worked, But I guess word got back to you that I was in there again, on my own, and I guess that's how I started to be a little mini celebrity. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure I stalked you a few times when you were exploring. You didn't explore that much, but you joined back one or two times, I think. And I used to just be, I still do it actually, where I just follow people and sometimes disappear and then I reappear and scare the ever living shit out of them. I also remember from your interview when we got to the metal bridge, which doesn't exist in this current version, but back then we had a metal bridge, and you fell down it as everybody else would, and your scream was absolutely beautiful. I'll send you the clip later. Maybe you can add it to the podcast.
Oh
Um,
God. That's a sketchy bridge. I don't
This
know what
one's
to
one
tell
at
you,
a time.
would you like me to try it out
Go
for
Green,
you?
right
you wanna
ahead,
go
Chief.
first?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Show us how it's done here.
All right.
One sketchy bridge.
And then there was a little bit of silence because something happened with the old game and community, which we're not going to talk about, and that is very ominously timed, which we're not going to talk about.
Yeah,
Boom.
yeah.
But there was a little bit of silence, and then the interview became a thing. And eventually, after like a month or two of me and the other people working on the interview, I saw Booty Slayer 1 in OnTap, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe my eyes. So I decided to join him. I was like, "Hey, Booty Slayer, I would really like to show you around the interview again."
Well, hold on. You were like, because I mean, he was like, Woody Slayer, it's been a while. He's like, do you remember me? And I'm like, of course I remember you. You and someone else like scarred me like You know, wasted my time pretty much. How would I not remember you, you know?
Oh yeah, we did do that. But yeah, so then I took him around this place again, and he liked it a lot. I have a clip from the church as well, um, when he got dropped down into the teeth. Uh, Beautiful scream. Once again, it was like I was reliving his first interview, where at the end of it was really something. I'll probably find that clip as well.
Oh my god, how many
You
clips
see
do
to
you
disagree.
have?
I have well, how many clips? That's over like 1400, but I have like probably around 10 just of you.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Number
I
one
clip a
glazer.
lot.
Number one
Glaze
glazer
it.
right here.
I mean, you are Buddha Slayer 1. I couldn't not glaze you, you know. It's impossible.
Anyways, what do we transition to, or do we stay on this topic? Like, I don't know. I mean, is there anything else to talk about on this topic?
I suppose that you showed up. You're showing up in the interview quite a bit now. Like I see you around at least once a week, but at least a couple times a month, which is way more frequent than with the other version of the game. And that's why we ended up doing this podcast because you thought it would be a funny idea, and I agreed. So
See, I mean, I've been showing up more because I mean, it's a lot more active than the other one. At least I think so. I don't know, but and I know my way around this one more than I did the last one. So, you know, if there was a big group, I could sometimes try and find them. That or someone would, zap me into existence, and I'd just chill with them. So I
oh
mean,
yeah,
it's I like to come here whenever like before the gym. I'll drink my pre-workout and just hang out, or I'll be on tap and drink my pre-workout. But I like to come here to chill. So
yeah.
there's
So if you
that.
guys want to find Buddha Slayer 1, figure out when he's going to have a workout, and then go to OnTap, scan the lobbies, or you gotta go to the interview. Because clearly it's part of his routine now.
Nah, if I'm being honest, I'm getting lazy, man. Like it's
I
so
know.
hard to stay. It's so hard to stay on a routine, man, and to
Oh
eat.
yeah.
Like a certain amount, and it's so hard to stick to it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I know you worked out for a little bit, so I mean,
I did,
I
but
don't.
that was years ago.
I know, but did you have like a routine?
Oh
Did you have
yeah.
meals you would
What
eat, and days
one
you
of
would
the
go?
one of the main reasons I don't go to the gym anymore now is because I can't hold consistency. But back then I was consistent as if my life depended on it. So I would go 3 days in a week, guaranteed, every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Friday I would be gymming on my own. Monday and Tuesday I would be guided by a personal trainer slash training on my own, whatever I really felt like. And then Saturday and Sunday, it really just depended on if my older brother was going. But if he was going both days, I was going both days. If he was going only one of the days, I was going only one of the days. If he was going neither of the days, I would go neither of the days. But basically, an average of at least 3, sometimes 5 days per week. Um, and I had like, I had a schedule, dude. Woke up in the morning, immediately brushed my teeth, wait a little bit, eat food. Um, no, actually, hold on, it was different. I would wake up, take a shit, first thing of all, weigh myself, um, then eat, then brush my teeth. And then I would either hop on my PC or go to school. It really depended on what day it was. And if I was at school, I would hit the gym. If I was at home, I would honestly just kind of waste my time in general. But I was having I was having fun. But I had a pretty good schedule, and I held myself to it very well. I went to bed every night at 9:30 p.m. and I woke up 8:30 a.m. every morning. Perfect 9 hours of sleep. I was really healthy, really happy.
You're more disciplined than me, because
Yeah.
I'll go, for a couple weeks, and then I'll take a break, and then like that during that break, I'll lose. I'll feel like I lost all the progress I made. So,
Nah, nah, that's not how it works. You don't lose progress that quickly.
I mean, I feel like I don't know, because I think I mean, you've probably felt it before. It's like when after a while, when you stop going to the gym, you start to feel like you're. I don't know. You start to feel. What's the word? What's the word?
Sluggish?
Yes.
I suppose I have felt that a few times, but in general, if I had some kind of reason to not hit the gym for 2 or 3 weeks, I would actually be way more excited to go back to the gym than I would be before. Because when I haven't hit the gym in a little while, it's like you get the maximum like soreness, you know. Like you really know that whatever you do, just put all of your power into it, and you're gonna make massive gains. Like
Yeah.
I really like feeling the pain of not having hit the gym in a while and then giving it my fucking all for like a whole week straight. Um, so sometimes I would actually intentionally not hit the gym for 2 weeks, then gym the life out of me for a week or two, just so I could really feel that burn. Like it was like hitting leg day for the first time ever again. Doing those squats and then trying to walk down staircases, just like my legs failing on me, it is a fantastic feeling.
My God, you make it sound like you're a masochist. Like you like the pain and everything.
I just enjoy the feeling of what I know is going to be growth, I suppose. If I
I
can
mean,
raise my arms above my head, I know I really, really hit the spot.
I'm not gonna deny that because I mean, I've done workouts too where I feel like the pain, and I'll be like, "Yo, this feels good." Like it feels like I'm actually working it. Like I know I'm actually gaining something from it. So I mean, I get the feeling, but to do it to the point where I'm numb from pain, I don't know about that.
Hmm.
I feel like you go above and beyond. I just go to the point where it's like, I know this is gonna be sore tomorrow, but I'll be able to, continue my life. You'll be like
Yeah.
bedridden. You'll be bedridden like you just got out of a fight, man.
Last time I hit the gym was on my birthday, 6th of April. So that's 2 months ago, almost 3 months ago by now. And I wanted to keep up with my little brother and my older brother because they've been going to the gym consistently for years now. I haven't hit the gym in years, so I was falling behind a little bit. I was at least trying to do the same amount of reps at way lower weights than I'm used to. But eventually, we got to a bicep exercise, which I don't think I ever did before, or really not that much. But for some reason, I could just keep going and going and going, and it would hurt like shit. But I could just keep
Jesus.
going and going and going. And my brothers had to tell me to just take a break because they also wanted to do their sets. And by the end of it, my bicep was so sore and I was so exhausted. I was just sitting on the toilet waiting to throw up because I was just so sick from exhaustion. And it took more than 2 weeks for that soreness to completely dissipate. And it bothered me for over a week. Like, I would generally. Oh, we have a guest here.
Hey, we have a guest. Have a seat.
What is
Who's that?
happening here?
Hey, Cyber, we're doing a podcast.
Um,
Come sit down.
um,
Come sit down.
honestly, I'm
Come sit
just here
down.
because Rochi wanted to be brought to you, but like I feel like I'm
Oh,
intruding something.
nah, you
No,
can bring Roach
no,
too.
trust me. The charm is that you guys can like show up and you
Yeah.
can join too.
Roach, don't push the cameraman, please.
Please don't push
Oh,
this.
oh
By the
goodness.
way,
I
speaking
just
of
got
which,
teleported here. Am I bad?
speaking of which, you might
Oh,
want
you're
to
fine.
reset that. You might want to reset
There's-
the
Yeah,
camera.
I just did
Never
it. I
mind.
just did it. I right clicked on
There's
it.
no
Okay.
way to get here.
No, there is.
Yes.
But like, listen, if you're over there, we will notice your light, and if you speak, we can hear you. So I would have brought you.
Wait, is this? No. Never mind.
You gonna sit down or what?
You want to sit down? We talked
Okay.
about you, by the way. We talked about
You
you,
did?
by the way.
We did.
What'd you say? What
It
did
was
you
like one
say?
of the first
What?
topic.
Yeah,
I'm
we,
gonna be
we
back
were.
in a minute.
All right, all right, all right. We were talking about how you were gonna originally be the cameraman for us,
I did
but
ask you,
which
at least.
which he didn't go into detail about what it was gonna be, right? You didn't tell her like the whole.
No, I
what she
didn't
was
tell her a
gonna
lot.
do.
I just told her we were doing a podcast, and I might need a cameraman.
Okay, but yeah, yeah. What we needed was a cameraman, but we have one now. by
Yeah, my other cat.
by sheer luck and willpower. Thanks to Rin. Thanks
Yep.
to Rin. We have
Oh wait,
her.
that's why you had so many screens open.
Sorry, the what?
That's why you had so many screens open.
Yes, exactly. I have 3 screens right now, 2 keyboards, 2 mice, and speakers as well, and I have headphones on. I have my phone on my left, but I'm not using
Should
it.
I show them? Should I show them too? Should I like post a picture in the?
Yeah, we could do that. My room is a bit of a mess.
I
don't
could
exactly
show.
care or mind.
Okay.
It
But
is
you
not
know,
that much of a mess.
we were gonna have you be the cameraman and really awkward, just have you sit there and watch and record. But
You know how long you would have sat there by now?
Oh god, that would have been terrible.
Yeah, we've been recording here for almost 40 minutes now.
40 minutes? I told you.
I could
told you
not.
we
I could not
could
just
do it
sit
out.
there in silence and let you guys yap.
Yeah.
See, I
would've
told
been-
you. Ren was like, Rochi can do it, and I'm like,
Are you
"Dude, I
Are
don't-"
you out of your mind?
And I was like, bro, I'm gonna feel bad because it's gonna be number one awkward. Rochi's gonna have to sit there, and I mean, since we were
Leave my
running out of
computer
ideas.
on.
Okay. Hold on. We were running out of ideas, so I was about on board with it. And I was just gonna be like, can we at least have them talk, from time to time? Be our little Jamie, like our computer guy. And Ren was like, I guess, but then he came up with the solution. Which
Wow,
thankfully-
you guess you'll let me speak for like a minute?
I wouldn't let you speak. I was lying.
He would have let you speak. He would have let you speak, but thankfully we came up with a solution. So now you're here and not over there.
Now I'm gonna push the cameraman.
Hey guys.
No, don't do that. No, don't touch him. Oh, you motherfucker.
Now you
I
gotta
have to
fix.
walk him forward now, bro.
Should
He
I
was
leave that
looking
in?
at the
Or should-
sky anyway.
Yeah, leave it in so they notice why, so they know why it suddenly changed. Angle.
I'll probably
There we go.
put that at the end. That'll probably be like a blooper, but yeah.
Yeah, sure.
What, me pushing the cameraman?
Maybe you pushing the cameraman.
Oh, holy shit, this Loki looks hella menacing. Like, I can barely see the eyes and the smile of that after right now. Like, the shadows are perfectly covering his face from my angle.
It is pretty creepy.
It is.
I'm not scared.
You should be.
But I'm not.
I mean, it's cool that you're here, cause I mean, what I wanted it was like if anyone found us, they could join us. So I mean.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like, I thought there was gonna be a but. It's cool that you're here, but get out!
Yeah, I need you to jump off right now.
Alright, I got you.
No, I'm
Don't
lying.
even
I'm
worry.
lying. No!
Oh,
That's staying in.
okay.
That's staying in. That's staying in.
I saved him, but she bounced off of the table. I just flew off.
Rochi,
I
I was
couldn't
kidding.
get her in time
I'm
again.
sorry. I was kidding, Rochi. I'm sorry.
I'm bringing her back when she rejoins. She's fun.
But you heard it here, folks. If you find us, I mean, you can join us. And the thing is, we'll be in a different spot, like every time. We're not gonna. I mean, they don't even know where we are right now, but we're not gonna be here. We'll have like a different background and everything.
You
yeah.
brought me back and then I just bounced off whatever.
Yeah, it was beautiful. That's obviously gonna go in. Like we're gonna.
That's staying
we're
in.
gonna,
That's staying
Can you
in.
like do like an instant replay thingy?
Yeah, I can try and do that. By the way, I have no experience in editing, so I'm gonna pray
I
to
have,
God that this.
Oh,
this
it's about
goes
to be
well.
some like fire
I have
cap
a-
cut edit.
I have a little
gonna
bit of experience, so I could assist you, but I mean,
I'll try.
we all
I'll
have our
try.
own. Yeah, we all have our own little bits and pieces to do.
I have a lot
so
of
if you did
editing
editing, I'll be awesome.
experience.
Oh.
Look at that.
No,
We have an
why?
editor. We had it.
Oh yeah, hired. You're hired.
Wait, no,
Never
guys, I
mind.
can't.
You don't get to.
You're
do
my
that.
manager. What do you mean you don't know how to edit? You're
Yeah.
Wait,
my
hold
manager.
on, I'm your man. You fired me. You replaced
Oh, yeah,
me
I
with
did.
discharge.
Oh, I'm sorry that you wanted to go up against God Himself. Like.
This is not.
I-
No, he's not.
I am. God.
Rochi
I
comes
am
up.
God.
No. Let me add some context here. Rochi comes up to me and is like, we gotta take him down. We gotta, you know, form a coup or whatever. We gotta take Rin down. And I'm like, I don't know if that's
I
a good
never
idea.
said that.
No, what do you mean you never said that? That's a lie. That is
Now
a
you're
lie.
lying
You
on
know.
No, I would
camera?
never. I
You're
would never
crazy.
say that. I
Yeah,
respect
yeah,
everybody.
whatever. But Rin comes up to me and is like, you know, we don't keep secrets between bros. And Rochi over here is like, keep quiet, stay quiet. And then what happens? Her head blows up, and I'm just like, And Rin's just like, right, we don't keep secrets. So, you know, I told him Rochi was trying to form a coup and, you know, take him down.
Greg, you joining?
You want to join, Greg? Come on.
Oh, dude, I might.
We're talking about how
Like,
I
I'm
tried
doing
to
it.
start a revolution.
You tried starting a revolution? When?
Yeah, she tried to overthrow me and kill me.
Wow, you're awful. You're an awful
It
person.
didn't
I can't
work.
No, I'm
believe
pretty
you do that.
great.
God, you're terrible.
Wait, Greg, can you go sit in between Buddha Slayer and me?
It's in between you guys? Sure,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
A little bit of a better view.
I guess.
You like my mug? You guys like my mug?
Number one
yeah,
slayer
sure.
of hashtags.
Thank you. I didn't make it, Rin did, so thank Rin.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir.
Yeah, I could have made a better mug.
I'm gonna
There you
leave this
go.
Yosha instance. This actually blows.
Yeah, I could have.
You hate
You
this?
guys like the new table?
Look at the table. Ooh, he put so much
Pretty
work into
cool.
it.
Whatever. Oh, nice.
You should have
table,
added
dude.
like peaches on the mug.
Peaches on the mug?
Yeah.
Peach emoji. A peach emoji. See there.
I could do
She-
that.
You know, she's onto something. Hold on. She's on.
Told you I
could
could
easily
make
do
a
that.
better.
Oh, hold on,
You know
hold on,
what?
hold on. I could do that as well.
Yeah,
know
you
what?
stole
Maybe-
my idea. I just gave it to you.
You know what, Ren? You come with the best ideas. How'd you think of that? A peach?
You're
Right!
right. You're right.
No,
I think.
no.
Should I make a mug with
Ah!
ghosts
Not
on
an
it?
idea.
Ah,
Hey! Stop
Um,
stepping on. Stop stepping on them.
You just take a
Right.
big fat
Yeah,
shit
yeah. You took a
right in the middle of the
that one.
podcast. That's disgusting. Oh, I can see it. Oh, you didn't even wipe.
Ren
You didn't
just
even
jumped.
wipe. You didn't even wipe.
just jumped. Oh my
you
god.
talking about that?
He was maybe he was gonna use the
Disgusting.
red cloth.
You guys are evil. You
Use the
guys are
red
evil.
cloth. Turn to brown cloth.
You guys are evil. You
Disgusting.
guys are evil. What is wrong with you, man?
So
We're not
how
the one
did-
who
how
shit
did-
himself.
Dude, you just shut
Come
yourself.
on,
That's
Ren.
disgusting.
Yeah.
That's staying in, by the way. That's staying in, by the way. Grunk,
No,
how
no,
did the
no.
how did the interview go? Grunk?
Which one? The one today?
The one just
the
now.
one you
Yeah.
just
It was pretty good. Nobody made it to the end, unfortunately. We had two people, and one of them got killed by the other at the tiles, and then we made him do the parkour, and he fell.
Oh.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's funny.
it's kind of.
All the other people died
kinda
before
sad.
that.
That
It is
parkour
kind of
sucks.
sad.
Yeah. It happens.
I feel like we
Right.
should.
Divided is currently trying to do the gnomes.
Oh yeah,
there
he was
a
doing
separate
pretty
group
good.
trying to
Check
do
up on him at
gnomes.
some point.
Oh,
He's trying to do the
divided.
gnomes right now.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
trying to get the achievement. We should bring him in real quick. Ask him how it's going.
Yeah. That'd be
No,
cool. That'd be
no,
cool.
no.
I wonder if
No?
he'll
I'm
be
bringing-
upset
I'm
though,
bringing
because like
him in.
I
Off
was.
the edge. No,
I
I'll
was
check
pretty
him.
low.
Let me check him, see if it's okay.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Gonna
good,
wait
that's
for
good.
Grunk.
Yeah, because he'd die, you know, like,
I'd feel
you
really
know,
bad.
you know how funny it'd be if he found it and then we just teleported him? Like he found the last one? That'd be so funny.
And then right before
Oh
he
my
gets it,
God.
we teleport him here and he falls off and dies.
Yep. You gotta do it all over again. You gotta do it all over again.
Yeah.
That would be
He didn't
terrible.
really know the place that well, so I was trying to help him. Not like where they were, but like if he described it well enough.
Right. Yeah, you
See,
have a lot more experience being down here.
I could try looking for them, but I don't.
It takes a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now-
you're Booty Slayer, not Gnome Slayer.
The one, the only. Hold on. Now that gnome, I love that gnome. That gnome is from Left 4 Dead, and or it's from Half-Life actually. What am I talking about? I think it's from Half-Life.
I think so too.
Let's not bring him until he's done.
Okay. He's locked in.
I
He's
can't
locked
believe
in.
you guys
Yeah.
actually started a
locked
little
in.
podcast. It's so cute.
He's gotten 28 out of
I know.
39 now. No,
There's 39? Huh? Very careful.
Oh yeah, there are
We'll
39
bleep that
names.
out. We'll bleep that out. We
No,
won't tell you how many there
it's
is.
public knowledge. It's alright. We often follow.
Yeah, I
people
already
for-
kind of told him
for that.
anyway.
Yeah, we will follow them around and like let them know from the console if they actually properly collected them and stuff, and how many they have, and how many left to go.
30. So they have to do it in one run, or like.
Yeah, if they die or leave, they have to start all over. And a couple of them are like really difficult and pretty deadly.
Yeah, but I'm pretty
Yeah,
pro,
he's
so I did
decided-
it, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Grunk, I'm still thinking of a name because it's so much like to think about.
Responsibility.
Yes.
You just gotta think of a name.
How
dude.
about,
Don't say something stupid.
I hate that name.
how about
I hate that name.
Noomer? It's like Gooner, but gnomes.
No, I'm
What?
not.
What?
I am not
What?
having,
without
a role
without the 4.
that is named after Gooner.
I don't think
Noomer,
that's a
bro.
good idea.
I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great
What's his
name.
name for? Hello?
We should
I
come up
had
with a
one-
name soon.
I had one idea, but I think it might be too long of like a role.
What is it?
It was Hawk-eyed Hunter.
Hawk-eyed Hunter? What does that have to do with
Hawk?
Tua?
Oh,
Guys,
Okay,
we're
okay,
suddenly-
that's it. We're done.
We're not-
We're done. I
We're
can't.
not-
No, I
we're
did
not-
that.
we're not-
I was like, in my
was
mind, I
little-
was like, how long
I
is
was
it
a
gonna
little
take
worried
for
to
someone
say it
just
because I had a feeling the Hawk Tua joke was gonna.
It happened. Boom. I was wondering if it was gonna be second episode
Yeah,
or the first.
so-
but nope.
So maybe not. Maybe no Hawk. No Hawk.
I wouldn't name it after anything gnome related to, because we do have plans for replacing the gnomes with something else later. It's just a kind of.
Okay.
placeholder.
Yeah, that's why I did like Hunter.
bro.
Because like I was hunting after them.
Bro?
I like the gnome though. I like the gnome. I like he's gnome Chomsky.
I know they're kind of like
I've always,
creepy.
Wait, I mean, you've never seen where they're from. They're from, Half-Life, but they're also in like other games. And I know them from that, those other games. So like, I like them, but I understand that they need to be switched and be original.
They
I
do
understand
need to
that they
switch.
need to.
Trying to find somebody to commission to make this figurine to replace it with, but we can't find anyone. It's impossible.
Stefano will do it?
You hear that? If you're
I don't
looking for
know.
some work, they can put you to work.
Wait, Booty
Right.
Slayer, where are you gonna put
This-
these
Makes a lot of gore.
podcasts?
I mean, what's gonna happen is, Ren's recording. He's gonna send it to me. I'll edit, but I'll send it back to him, and he can post this anywhere. I mean, it's all him. He can post it on YouTube. He can
yeah.
post it on Twitter.
Oh,
It
huh?
does not matter to me. He can post it anywhere.
I'm probably only gonna put it on YouTube, and I'm likely to make them unlisted, because I don't want to become known for like a podcast, right, in a game. This is just
I
like a
like
separate
that.
thing.
I like that. I like that. 'Cause
It's
it
just a
should
separate
be.
thing.
It should just be a community thing. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
put it
yeah,
in
yeah.
like the stakeholder chat when it's done, and then if people see it on time and click on the link, they get to watch it. I doubt many people watch it, but we're doing this because we think.
What
it's
if
fun.
what if you did like a ping, like a role ping for it, or like you just ask people to like give you their name and then you add them with the link.
Okay, well, let's say this podcast thing works really well, and everybody really likes hearing us talk for over 50 minutes now, by the way, about random stuff. Many things don't even have to do with the UEG. Like, we were just talking about our gym experience for like 10 minutes straight, right?
Yep.
If people are really interested in that, we could probably make a role for it if Grunk thinks that's cool. But until then, I'm
Roll for
probably
what? Sorry, I'm zoned out a little bit tipsy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Rochi suggested we do a ping for the podcast uploads, but I said that's probably generally not a good idea unless it becomes like
That'd be
really
fun.
popular.
Poor Grunk here is
no, you're
fried
right.
out
I
of his
think
mind.
if it becomes really popular, I think a role would be suitable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just a
Yeah.
developing role. I feel like
Yeah, but
it
you
would be
you
really
guys could just
funny.
see how it goes first. Obviously.
Yeah. I feel like it would be really funny if we just sometimes randomly throw in little secrets here and there in the podcast. So you have to like skim through like an hour-long bit of content to just find like one random bit of information you might need to solve some kind of puzzle. Or what if I make like 10 different podcasts? What if this podcast exists for the sole purpose to give you guys a bit of information about something that's gonna come up, but it'll be in a future episode. And
My
it'll be
guy,
somewhere in
this
a
is-
random minute,
Whoa,
and it'll be a
whoa,
1 minute segment, and I'm actually torturing you guys, forcing you guys to watch
This is
these
just a
podcasts.
podcast. He's talking about a whole ass ARG.
What? I
This is a
don't know.
podcast.
What
I
is he
could be
talking
turning
about?
this into an ARG. Maybe I already am turning it into an ARG. You
Brother,
guys
yeah,
are.
I don't
I
even
think-
know about this, brother.
What if
I
even the
think a
co-host
piece of
would say
information
himself
that
as
will
a-
come very handy in the future
Yeah.
is the number 7. I think that will come in very handy. I think Rid knows what I'm talking about. Just to let anyone who watches this ever know.
I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I'm not a knower. I'm sorry. I'm not
He's
a knower.
not a knower, but he is Booty Slayer 1, the one and only, the legend
Oh my
himself,
God.
the living myth.
You keep
Look at
telling
that, like-
everyone this. Like it's like brainwashing. Like he is a legend. He's the
Hey,
goat.
it's working.
He's the goat.
It's
He's the
working.
goat.
What?
Random people started messaging you in general yesterday. Like, I didn't know about your status, bro. My bad for disrespecting you. You were like, huh?
Oh, you're like a celebrity.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
like
I'm making
he's
you a
like
celebrity.
he's like. I mean, I wouldn't call it brainwashing, but he's pretty much telling everybody he's the goat.
Oh my
the
god.
goat,
Wait,
the
is
goat.
it
And
because
I'm
of
just
your
like, what?
username that like you kind of became like known?
Yeah.
Basically, the whole reason I like this guy so much is because he's called Booty Slayer 1. And also because he has an amazing personality, but that came afterwards. My initial interest was purely Booty Slayer 1, and the combination of him being a chill guy made me really like him. And now that we get to hang out way more, I think Booty Slayer 1 is an amazing person. But I was already
me-
glazing before that, just because of his name.
Let me give the origin of my name, okay?
You
I
ain't
made
you
this
told me
account.
this.
Yeah.
I don't know
made
it,
this
Jennifer.
account in like. Hold on, you can check the age of your account, can't you?
Yes.
You want me to check it for you?
Let me check it. I think I know where to check it.
It's on your profile.
I made
it'll
this.
say when you're-
Yeah, I made this 2014. I forgot how old I was in 2014. I'm not even gonna lie, but I was young. Okay, I was young and stupid, and I wanted to make a Roblox account. I downloaded it on my cousin's computer because I didn't have internet back then, nor did I have a computer. I made the account and was like, I want a cool username, Bloody Slayer, you know, because blood and I'm a Slayer. Oh, so cool, so cool. I
Oh, yeah.
forgot the L. I forgot the L, and I think back then you needed to pay Robux to change your name. So I was
You
like,
still do.
you still do? Nah, you're bugging.
I think so.
It's staying. It's staying. Nah, I think it's staying. But
Oh my god. I'm surprised
it's-
that Roblox allowed booty.
I know. I'm like, I thank God every day I haven't been banned. Really, like it's a blessing.
Oh
It's
my
a
god,
blessing.
yeah. Can you imagine? That would be so sad.
The legend will die. I'm just telling you right now. The legend will.
If
So your
die.
legacy will live on.
gets banned, I will on Roblox HQ, and I will
He's right.
find.
Roblox is
find-
joking. Roblox is joking. This is just a joke.
I'm not
Please don't
joking.
ban him.
I'm coming for
In-
and I am him.
In
his
Minecraft.
wife.
In Minecraft. In Minecraft.
And I'm
Oh,
Oh,
I'm bleeping all this.
don't bleep it all.
Oh yeah, you should just add like a bunch of like the noise. That would be so funny.
I will
Yeah,
get.
it-
I will.
Make him sound like he's saying like I mean, he is saying the most atrocious things in the world right now. But
Yeah,
like,
you can't really.
it could
can't
be
really make
worse.
it any worse.
it could be worse.
I could say worse shit, but I don't want to out myself like that. You know, I'm a good person.
He's a good person. I like him. Where was I with my name? I got VC. I wish it would tell you when you get VC. It was like
This is something
2020,
you're
I
gonna have
think.
to remember.
Yeah, I think it was like 2020 is when I first got VC. And something people would always do is point out my username. So it was a great conversation starter. People liked it.
Yep.
Always got a laugh out of him. And well, then from there, I continued to either make their day or make them laugh, and I'm here.
That's
here.
great.
Well said. Beautiful story.
I think I'm gonna
My,
start crying.
Bro, what?
Go ahead, Rosie.
That
Go
was
ahead.
so beautiful.
You want to know the origin of my current username?
Yes,
Red.
Oh,
excited.
yes, Red. I was waiting for Rochi to say something, but yeah, I will.
Oh, no, yes,
I will.
yes.
I will.
Okay, so basically my previous username was patat met zonder, which is Dutch for fries with without, right? It's like some kind of Dutch meme. Don't worry about it. It's just fries with, which is usually what you say when you want a sauce, and then without to say that I don't want any sauce, right? That was my username, patat met zonder, fries with without. But for certain reasons, I decided to leave behind a couple of communities and a couple of people because I was butthurt because they were mean to me, and I wanted a new name as well. So I had to come up with a new name really quickly because I didn't want to go by my old username. And here were the two inspirations I had. I'd been on UserFound a lot, which was like a Discord bot that allowed you to connect with other servers, which also had the bot, and you could chat with them, right? I was on there quite a bit. I probably spent over 100 hours talking to random people on there. It's quite sad, I know. Did I just see somebody?
Yeah, Cyber's here now. Welcome
All right,
back.
Cyber.
Cyber, sit down, man.
Oh goodness, alright.
Okay,
basically-
continue.
Yeah, so I needed a new name. I was on UserPhone a lot, and I met a lot of people from the Philippines there as well. And I kind of grew interested in their language and a little bit into their culture. So I talked with one Filipino lady specifically a lot, and she learned me a sentence or two. Let me see if I still remember it. Kamusta. Fuck, I forgot one word. Ko ai saging. Yeah, I forgot one word after Kamusta. Kamusta is like hello, and then there's a word for like my, and then Ko ai is my name is. And then saging. Saging is banana. S-A-G-I-N-G. And I really like this because I'm really into bananas. I did my English exam about bananas and I got a 10 for it. I did a lot of research into bananas. There's a lot of colors of bananas. I like bananas, right? I just think it's funny to like bananas for no specific reason at all. So I go with Saging. And I also pick the name Rin. Rin is the name that I would always give my characters in Deep Broken. So my name became Rin Saging for a very short period of time, because then later on I met somebody who said that this word, Nayoging, apparently was slang for the word banana. I found this very strange. Why would there be slang for the word banana? And I looked it up and I couldn't find anything. But you know what? I really didn't give a fuck, because it sounded really good, especially with Rin. So my name became Rin Nayoging. So Rin and slang for banana, according to a random person on the internet.
So you're a
Which
banana?
is probably incorrect.
Yeah, I guess he is. You know what's gonna be real funny? It's
I'm
gonna
the
be real
banana man.
funny. It's gonna be real funny if that like is a slur or something. Well, I mean, I hope not. Okay, I hope
not
to God
either.
it's not. But it's gonna be terrible if someone says, yeah, that means dick butt. Like it's gonna be bad if someone just says that's like.
Oh, hold on, that's
know.
really funny still. So I would keep it. If my name is Rin Dickbutt, I would go with it.
There you go. There you go. He's keeping it. He's keeping it. Sealed in stone.
Why do you
Which is
like
the next
bananas
topic?
so much?
Yeah, well,
You
that's
do?
a good
Like
question.
seriously?
Dude, low-key, I don't even remember how it started. I just, like, sometimes I go bored on when I was like at school and I would just look up banana and excuse me.
There's another
Wow, you
one.
killed someone.
Yeah.
No,
When you're
that was
first.
divided.
Oh my god.
That was
no,
divided.
No.
No.
Oh.
check on him.
Oh my god, poor divided.
Interview
I know
him?
that
Should we interview him? Should we interview him? You know,
happened.
How are you
we should do that in a
feeling?
second. We'll do that in a
so
moment.
close. Play by play. Here's what happened, ladies and gentlemen. Interview coming soon. Interview in the interview. God.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
what
my
was I
God.
talking about though?
Bananas. How you would
would
search
look
a
up
banana
Oh,
in school.
up
And
bananas.
Then I eventually figured out there were like different colors of bananas, like red and blue bananas, and I was absolutely mind blown by
What?
the fact there were different colors of bananas. And there's actually even more colors. Of course, there's yellow. You can have them in green as well when they're not ripe yet. You can have them in brown when they're too ripe. You can have them in black when they're rotten. You can have them in pink. There's pink bananas. They're really small. As I've already mentioned, purple. And oh no, I said blue, but there's also purple bananas and there's red bananas. I'm pretty sure, according to my research, they're like actual bananas that grow somewhere. Or I'm really fucking stupid. Doesn't really matter. I think it was really fucking cool, and I started learning a lot about bananas. And whenever I was really bored, I would just be like, "Hey, do you know that there are red bananas?
My
That's
God.
pretty cool.
There's
Is-
actually also light blue bananas, and they taste like
Why are you
vanilla ice
talking
cream,
like
according
that?
to people yet. Why? are
Ladies
you
and gentlemen,
stupid?
this is what happens when you give a child.
According to
access
my
the internet.
research, did you know that there
According
are
to my research, there's blue bananas.
Actually, there's like only one banana and it's yellow. Get it right, guys.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
No.
yeah. There's only one banana in the world.
on. There's
But
only
now
one banana.
I have a dream, right? I have a dream. I really badly want to collect all the different colors of bananas and lay them side by side. And
I
make,
thought
like,
you
a
were gonna
rainbow
say-
of bananas.
I thought you were gonna say I want a banana farm, and I would have been like, that's cool. But I
That
mean
would
that's
also be
also cool
cool.
too. That's cool too.
I
I,
wanna
mean
collect-
yours is cool too. But I mean,
I want to collect the infinity stones of bananas.
there you go. There you go.
What if
That'd
you
be
just
actually fun.
dye the bananas?
No.
That's vague.
No, I know that's a terrible
No one,
idea.
like, no one likes cheating.
You're stupid,
No one
Rochi.
like.
You might as well walk
Get a,
off. Why would
get
you
a
do
little
such-
Rochi
Sorry,
over
my
here.
bad, guys.
taking his-
Sorry.
Not again. Well. Hey!
You guys will never guess what he died to.
Oh,
Well,
no.
let's ask him.
Well, let's ask him himself. Let's ask him here.
Oh, you want to
I'm
bring
bringing him over.
Wait.
Hey, Divided.
Help! Help!
Hey, Divided. We're
Hey,
doing a
man.
podcast. Sit down.
You can
bro.
sit down, Cyber, or you can stand
Hey,
here.
hello,
Yeah,
hello.
Simon can
wait,
stand
let's
over there. We
also
have
bring
numbers.
let's also bring Dishwa so she can explain herself.
Everyone,
Okay.
guess what? Our
Oh,
special
no.
guest, parkour reborn
my
YouTuber
Lord.
Divided.
Yeah, hi,
This
hello
turns-
everybody.
Discuss. You are currently on the UEG podcast, so behave yourself.
What?
Okay?
What?
Could you stand aside?
Don't be weird. Don't be weird and
You're
British.
blocking the
I'm
camera,
sorry.
man.
No, you
No,
can
you-
still stand in frame. Stand to the
Just stand beside
left,
Rochi. Just stand beside
Or
Rochi.
stand next to Rochi. Yeah,
Yeah,
there.
there you go. There you go. there
So,
you go. Oh,
Divided. What happened? You were hunting for the gnomes and you died.
Yeah, man. I was on the grind. As Grunk saw, he was with me throughout the way, sort of. But I was on 32 gnomes to be exact, and
ooh.
32 gnomes,
Damn.
by the way. 39 out of 32. Right? No, 32
Oh,
out of 39. No, no.
I was about to say, those
And-
maps ain't adding up.
And this girl right here, discharged. What the?
What? That was you.
This girl discharged brought me into a maze that I had never been in before, and
Dude, you.
I
Oh
heard a
my
noise.
God.
I heard a noise. I thought it was
Yeah.
lava. I thought it was like a boulder coming
Yeah.
down or some shit. I didn't think much of it.
What?
I went deeper into the maze. I look up. I started panicking. I died. I got crushed.
Discharge. Why would you do that? Why would you
Oh
bring it
my
there?
Oh, okay.
Get
I,
working.
look.
Would you like-
I was. He walked into that. I was following him.
Stand right here.
Okay.
Stand right here.
Frank,
Yeah,
Corgan,
but-
I'm just
but-
the
You
camera
can
right here.
kill me. I do actually
Fuck
feel
out the
really
way.
bad.
Camera in the way. No, you can stand in frame. Go stand here.
Why am I standing
Stand
here? What?
Yeah, and then Frank Horgan, you can stand here, where I'm standing.
Why? Because look at that. See that person right there? That's the camera.
I
I can't
remember
believe the
Frank.
Wanderer's
Say hi.
punishment claimed you, bro. That's
Dude,
I
fucked.
completely
know.
forgot
Wait.
about
Out of
the.
all the
Did the
ways
pilot
you
go
could have
into it?
I
lost
can't
it.
believe discharge.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure I
what
went
about the
into
worst
it,
punishment got
but
crushed?
she didn't tell me what it was. She was like, bro, I'm gonna feel
You
so
should
bad.
have warned him. I don't know
Wait,
why
did
you
she
didn't
know
warn
you
him.
were searching for
I
gnomes?
did. That's the thing.
yeah,
I did. I
she's-
said we should probably turn back.
No.
We should probably turn back. I did say that.
No, you didn't. No, you
Dude,
didn't. No, no,
you
no,
know
no,
I
you
said
didn't.
that.
No, you didn't. No,
Oh.
no, you didn't.
I did. I said we should probably turn back. I did
Oh,
say that.
oh yeah, you did. You did. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you did.
Dude, you said 50% British.
You know, but like the thought of gnomes was just in my head, bro.
Oh god.
It's okay,
It was
discharge.
long
I
way.
like your accent.
You know the
He
worst
was in
part
his
of
zone.
the worst part of this is
Blazer.
Discharge just died yesterday to
Shut up.
the mail. So like she knew.
That's true. She's sabotaging you
Oh,
actively.
wow.
Ooh.
Hey, can you guys put your lanterns away real quick?
I would never.
Thank you.
Divided, you have to beat her.
I want to physically. I want
Beat
to
her,
beat
like beat her up?
Okay.
Okay, no, maybe
Don't
not.
mess
Maybe
with the
not.
discharge.
Oh, you mean like in the gnome race?
Discharge, say your line.
Oh, you have to
Know
beat
what they
the
say
destroyer.
divided.
Cold.
Cold.
Wait, Divided, do you want to have another try at gnome snow?
Are you going again? Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I guess so.
You
Okay,
got
I'm bringing
this.
you
I
back.
believe in
Stand
you.
up.
This table needs to be longer.
It's
No, it
been an
doesn't.
honor game.
I'll
It's
think
been an
about
honor
it.
game. I'll get back on the
Why do
grind.
we need a
soon.
large table?
You got this
All
divided,
right,
I believe
I'll
in you.
see y'all guys later. I'm going
Yeah,
back on the
good luck
grind.
out
Wish me
there.
luck,
Good
please.
luck.
Good
You're
luck
not
out
coming
there.
with me. You're not coming with me.
Dude,
Yeah, no. I banish you from coming with me.
I'm
get him
actually
out of here
really
before they
sorry.
start fighting. Get him
I
out of
think
here before
Simon's
they
about to
start
bring
fighting. Come on now.
Oh my god, bro. Yo, where the hell are we, by
Discharge,
the
you
way?
can sit down. Or Frank or
Yeah.
Sit down.
32 out of 39. That's fucked.
I'm
Parents
so
don't
close, man.
Dude, I'm so sorry.
Oh, well, he's back on
Bruce
it.
there.
Apology not accepted.
Dude, I don't know what
Who's there?
happened to you.
Discharge, that was so cruel.
Dude,
We are
I didn't
at,
mean to. I
that was
genuinely.
What are we at? What's the
Discharge.
numbers?
Be quiet. We're at over an hour. I think like an hour and 10 minutes by now. I say
I mean, we can-
go to quit
we
by
can-
now.
Do we want to keep
Divided
going or
just
do we
died.
want to stop? It does not matter
Oh,
to
Didn't he
me.
just leave?
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh,
Discharge
he was
left,
probably
I think.
doing
or she
the,
got teleported. She got teleported.
He might have been doing that one like underneath the stair.
Ah, yeah, figures.
Well, we should round it off, I think. I have
End it
no-
off now?
Yeah, I have no exiting words though. Anybody got any ideas?
I mean, I can give us an outro here.
I
Alright.
think
You need
we
to play
start-
like the outro music, like don't forget to smash the pink button.
There's a giveaway! Oh my god, Mr. Beast challenge! Oh my god, can you
Wait,
find
actually,
the
I
number
have an
7?
idea. Here,
Oh
don't you go
no,
over
he's
here.
gonna do the ARG. Here comes the ARG.
Okay.
No. Here. Okay. Person watching right now, if you press the like button, like and subscribe right now, and I will kill Roach. I will kill Roach. Press it right now. Press it. Oh yeah. Thank you
It
for pressing.
worked. It worked. Okay, let me give them an actual paper intro. Cyber, if you would like to
Yeah.
sit down for this intro.
Oh, yeah,
Outro,
sure.
I mean. Thank you everybody for watching. You know, our first episode here. A lot has happened. We talked about a lot. We might continue this. I don't know. Depends if people like this. I liked it. I don't know about y'all. You know, with the whole people showing up here and there and random conversations, but I enjoyed it. I think I did. Anyone gonna say anything? Am I only
Yeah,
one who's
I enjoyed
talking?
it.
I need some feedback,
This says
people.
woman.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
Whatever. Frank,
Happy
said.
Pride Month, guys.
Oh,
There
right,
you
it's
go.
Friday.
There
Happy
you
Friday.
go. There you go.
One day left. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Use
That sounds like a
use
threat.
code
UEG.
use code UEG in the Fortnite shop, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye bye.